Blog Talk Radio.
In the shadow, it's you I follow. It could be tonight when it's all aligned. You were mine. I'm waiting for the word go. I'm waiting at the front door. So be prepared when your number's called. I'll be there. You can't stop the clock. There's no slowing down when I call for you. You're out of time. You can't stop it now. We're running out of time. When he calls, you can't refuse. Ticking down. Tick tock. It's been a long time since I prayed. I feel you there. But I'm not scared, no. I'm not peeking out my window, no. I know there's nowhere to go, but I will not run, 'cause I'm waiting for no one. You can't stop the clock. There's no slowing down. When I call for you. You're out of time. You can't stop it now. We're running out of time. No one knows. You can't refuse. Ticking down. It's ticking down. I'm not scared. Out of time. No one knows the time. You can't stop. No one knows the minute. We're running out of time. No one knows the second. Ticking down. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. No one knows. No, there's time. The time waits for no one.
And welcome to another edition of CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. It is a January the 20th, 2015. My name is Brother Malachi. I am your host for another edition of CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. Today is the Book of Jubilees, chapter 32. We will begin momentarily. If you'd like to join in on our show conversation while we are here live, you can give us a call right here at 347-205-9279 or join us right here in the chat room at blogtalkradio.com. It was the music of Time, Running After Time by Brother Elder Ricochet. As always, you can always give us a call when we're not on the air, and our office number is area code 504-484-9388 or 601-297-2927. Our email address is menempoweredtoprosper@yahoo.com. And you can follow along with us at Twitter, twitter.com. And we'll be here tomorrow at 12 noon Central Standard Time as well for Let's Talk the Apocrypha. We're getting ready to complete the book of Tobit. So join us at 12 noon p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be right back after this music break, and we'll begin with chapter 32 of the book of Jubilees.
Ride with me, here with me, nigga, keep it real with me. All the sick disease, will you bring it till his knees? Cast out demons, have faith when I walk on water. Don't be acting out of order, this the signs of the time. Will you bear the cross, don't go change in your mind. You do these things for me, I guarantee you'll be divine. Love and hate so close, don't go stepping on the line. You do these things for me, I turn your water into wine. I know she's chasing after loot, don't treat her like a prostitute. Give money to the poor, give speech unto the mute. I know his way of living, better visit him in prison. Let him know he's still your brethren and your love isn't given. I know he's nice with the Western when he's sniffing, but it's all love, please tell him he's forgiven. Tell him I changed his life and I send him on a mission. And if he disobeyed, then he find his soul missing. Cash a nets in my name when you go fishing. Feed a multitude, us should find yourself pursued. Don't worry, time coming to judge the Gentiles from the Jews. And tell them that I'm coming, could you please go spread the news? And when the trumpets blow and they playing you the blues, no need for your guns cause they use as garden tools. No need for you too cause everybody's getting views. No need for your cross cause everybody's getting accused. What? 12 disciples. That's what it is. James 1, James 2, Peter, John, Bartholomew, Judas from Iscariot, underground like Harriet, but she freed the slaves so her bed well made. This is that Nat Turner rap resurrected from the grave. I'm trying to free my people and you thinking of getting paid. I know you sold your soul, so you thinking like a slave. Influence all my kids until they race into the cage. Probably miss you as I shoot this gift, but I bet you getting grades. Thomas, Philip, Thaddeus, don't get caught slipping in your high and mighty chariots. Because you use protection, cause Matthew is tax collecting. Go straight to the riches, skip the number 8 section. I bet you learn your lesson. Your cup runneth over, and I think it's time you share it. Andrew and Simon will come skate your blood diamonds that you inherit. Not doing it for spite, but I'm doing it for merit. No interest on your credit. I ate a bunch of bull, and I think that you fed it. Yep, you getting work, but ain't no need to sweat it. A wild load to swallow, and I get you special clearance. Got a detour you can take, so ain't no need for interference. That I'm in the presence of the Holy Spirit, Yahweh, Elohim, the only reason that you living when the time comes. Coming soon for Armageddon. Satan tap out for submission. Thrown into the abyss, we never to be risen.
Welcome back to CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. The music of Nat Turner from Raleigh, North Carolina, out of the Triad area right here. We're beginning with the book of Jubilees, chapter 32, verse 1. And he abode the night at Bethel, and Levi dreamed that they had ordained and made him the priest of the Most High God, him and his sons forever. And he awoke from his sleep and blessed the Lord. Verse 2. And Jacob rose early in the morning on the 14th of this month And he gave a tithe of all that came with both of men and cattle, both of gold and every vessel and garment. Yea, he gave tithes of all. Verse 3. And in those days Rachel became pregnant with her son Benjamin, and Jacob counted his sons from his upwards, and Levi fell to the portion of the Lord. And his father clothed him in the garments of the priesthood, and filled his hand. Verse 4. Of the month he brought to the altar 14 oxen from amongst all the cattle, the 28 rams, and 49 sheep, and 7 lambs, and 21 kids of the goats, as a burnt offering on the altar of sacrifice, well pleasing for a sweet savor before the Most High. Verse 5. This was his offering of the vow which he had vowed that he would give a tenth with their full with their fruit offering and their drink offering. Verse 6. And when the fire had consumed it, he burnt incense on the fire over the fire, and for a thank offering 2 oxen and 4 rams, and 4 sheep, 4 he goats, and 2 sheep of a year old, and 2 kids of the goats. And thus he did daily for 7 days. Verse 8. And he tied all the clean animals and made a burnt sacrifice, but the unclean animals he gave not to Levi his son, and he gave him all the souls of the men. Okay, verse 9. And Levi discharged the priestly, and he was a priest there, and Jacob gave his vow. Thus he tithed again, and tithed to the Lord, and sacrificed, and sanctified it, and it became holy unto him. Verse 10. And for this reason it is ordained on the heavenly tablets as a law for tithing again the tithe to eat before the Lord from year to year in the place where it is chosen that his name should dwell. And to this law there is no limit of days forever. Verse 11. This ordinance is written that it may be fulfilled from year to year in eating the second tithe before the Lord, the place where it has been chosen, and nothing shall remain from over from it this year to year following. Verse 12. For in its year shall the seed be eaten till the days of the gathering of the seed of the year, and the wine till the days of wine, and the oil till the days of its season. Verse 13. And all that is left thereof and become old, let it be regarded as polluted, let it be burnt with fire, for it is unclean. And thus let them eat it together in the sanctuary, and let them not suffer it to become old. Verse 15. And all the tithes of the oxen and sheep shall be holy unto the Lord, and shall belong to his priests, which they will eat for him from year to year. And thus it is ordained and engraven regarding the tithe on the heavenly tablets. All right, verse 16. And on the following night, on the 22nd day of this month, Jacob resolved to build that place, and to surround the court with a wall, and to sanctify it, and make it holy forever for himself and children after him. Verse 17. And the Lord appeared to him by night